So day 2 is lower body. You're gonna start with activation. You're gonna put one foot in the band for 4 exercises, 45 seconds each, and then you're gonna put your other foot in the band for 45 seconds each. So put your foot through both handles. My shoe's too big, it doesn't really fit. Your first exercise is straight leg kickback. So you're gonna lean in, take your leg and kick it straight back. Just high enough to activate that glute. Number 2, you can hold on to something if you need. You're gonna kick that leg across, working the inner part of your leg. Number 3, the band's gonna be behind you and you're gonna drive your knee to your chest. And then the last one, you're gonna lie down and curl your foot to your butt with that band. And then you will switch legs and do all 4 exercises on the other leg. Each one of those is 45 seconds, and that's your activation. Then you have your first big circuit. 4 exercises. You will notice that the first 2 are 45 and the last 2 are 30. So you're gonna do that as a circuit 2 or 3 times. Sumo, hold, heel raises. Make sure you keep that upper body still and you're not lifting your upper body as you raise. You want to hold that squat and raise those calves. Exercise number 2, you're going to grab your band handles that are down low, hinge and snap, hinge and snap. If that doesn't work, grab a kettlebell and do a deadlift. Same exact movement pattern. Number 3 is a 1.5 rep split squat. You can go body weight or you can add a weight. Hold a dumbbell up on your shoulder. That same leg goes back, down, half, down, up. So there's a little pulse at the bottom. Press through that front heel, not through your toes. 30 seconds and then you'll switch and you'll do it on the other side. And then your last one is a split stance deadlift. So you can use a dumbbell. You're gonna be in a short split stance. That weight's on your front leg. Hinge and snap and squeeze your glutes. So you can use a dumbbell, then you'll switch, leg goes back, hold that hand, that dumbbell in that same hand, or grab your bar, hold it in both hands, get into that short split stance, hinge, and snap. You're really gonna focus on squeezing that back glute. And make sure that foot in the back's on your toe. It's gonna allow for a more natural hinge. Keep that belly button tight to keep your back flat. So those are your 4 moves for that first big circuit. Then you're gonna go into upper body. Oh, you have a little challenge. 3 times, 20 on, 10 off. Lift those hips high and walk those feet out. Alternate the foot that goes first, and then you're moving on to upper body. Tall kneeling, both knees down, W pull down. Bands overhead, both hands, pull, squeeze those shoulder blades together, exhale as you pull. Number 2 is a low to high fly with a band, bilateral stance. You're low, start low behind your hips, squeeze and come up to your face. Number 3 is an upper body elevated wide push-up. So you're going to use your bench. You're going to get yourself set up. Hands wider than your shoulders. Wide grip, so a lot wider. And push up. Make sure those hands are under your chest area and not way out far. Number 4, dumbbell front raise. So you're gonna hold 2 dumbbells, shoulders down and back, straight up and back down. No, I don't think that's right. It's not. So, I'm gonna get down on my knees so you can see my body. I'm holding the dumbbell lengthwise, starting at my collarbone. You're gonna wanna almost scrape your face as you press that dumbbell straight up. Okay, don't let that back arch. That means you need to, 1, squeeze your glutes and tighten your core, or lower that weight. And then your last one is a supine pullover. So you're gonna use your band. Grab the handles in both hands to keep them together. Pull away so there's tension, and then exhale as you pull both handles down to your hips. Keep that belly button tight and your back flat on the floor. So those are your 5 moves for upper body. And then you're gonna go back to lower body. You have 1.5 rep goblet squat. So you're gonna hold a dumbbell right at your collarbone, normal stance. Sink, half, sink, all the way up. Sink, half, sink, all the way up. You're gonna do that 3 times in a row before you move on. Number 2 and 3, you're gonna do as a circuit, back to back to back. You're gonna find a wall, lean up against it from your tailbone all the way up to your shoulder blades is pressed against the wall, knees at 90, butt to knee height, and just hold. Then, without much rest, you're gonna apply a lunge or just do reverse lunges. And then back to your wall sit, back to your lunges 3 times. Then you have your AMRAP again. Same thing, 5 squat jumps, 5 push-ups, and 30 total high knees, so it's gonna be 15 each. As many of those rounds as you can get within the time period that you set for yourself. Core, you have your plank, however many seconds you are for that week, you're gonna hold 1 time. Then you're gonna go into your core circuit. Straight leg oblique hollow hold. So this one's tough. So you're gonna get into your hollow hold position, feet off the floor. 1 knee's gonna pull to your chest, and that's the direction that you're holding. Then you'll rest for a couple seconds, reset, other knee comes in, that foot's off the floor, and you're gonna hold. Then you're gonna flip over. You have mountain climbers. And your last one, you're gonna lie on your back. Put the soles of your feet together, palms together, and reach to the top of your shoes, keeping those shoulder blades off the floor the whole time. Your paper says 30 seconds of each. For the oblique hollow hold, I changed it to 20 on your timer, and the mountain climbers I put as 20 on your timer as well. The supine sit-ups are 30, and you'll do that circuit twice.